Hello everyone, welcome to day 19 of competitive programming. We are solving greedy algorithms questions actually. So let's continue solving them. Okay, before that I need to start the timer also. Sorry. Yeah, we are good to go now. Let's open CodeChef. Huh. Now we are practicing, right? Greedy algorithms, and we will be selecting 2-star beginner level. There are like 5 questions remaining, so today we'll be solving 2 of them. Let's hope we'll be able to solve them. So this question is preference.cpp. Yeah, let's read the question now. Chef has a binary string s of length n. Chef can perform the following operations on the string: choose any substring of s, remove the chosen substring of s, concatenate the remaining part of the string s obtained after removing the substring, find the length of the longest prefix having all ones you can achieve by performing the above operation at most once. A prefix of a string is obtained by deleting some characters from the end of a string s. So they will be giving a string. We can take a prefix and we can add it to the end of the string, and we need to say what is the longest ones we can get at the end. That's it, right? In the question 1010, chef can choose a substring s2, 2. Excuse me. Sorry for that. On removal of the substring, the remaining parts are 1 and 10. On concatenating these parts, the final string obtained is 110. So the longest prefix in the final string having all ones is 11, having a length 2. So we choose the string 0, 1, 2, 2, 2. On removal of the substring, the remaining parts are 1 and 10. Okay. We cannot obtain a prefix of length greater than 2 having all ones using at most one operation. Okay, chef can choose a substring s 1 to 4. On removal of the substring, the remaining part is 1, 1. Okay, we can just remove, but if we remove 0, okay, it is from the starting itself. Prefix, right? I was thinking of suffix. Here we can remove this. Okay, we can remove all this part of the string, so we'll get 3. That's it, right? So we'll just go on counting the maximum frequency of ones that can occur. So let's take int max frequency equal to 0 for int I equal to 0, I less than and I plus plus. If let's start I from 1. If a of I is equal to 1, and okay, it's a string, right? It's not an array. So let's just change this to string. Since it is a string, a of y will be equal to character 1, and if a of I minus 1 is also equal to character 1, Then we'll increase the max frequency. Then we'll just print the max frequency. Let's compile this. And now giving our sample test cases, we got 0, 2 and 3. Okay, in first case it is not okay. If 1 is in the starting, if a of 0 equal to 1, if that is the case, and here we'll just add max frequency 1, that's it. Because we'll add this thing, and whatever, then if any maximum number occurs somewhere in the array, we'll remove the zeros between those numbers itself. Or if starting, okay, what if from the start itself, yeah, this thing covers it, right? Yeah, my thing is, I was thinking is, if that is like this, then we need to remove all these numbers, so that 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 will be the answer. Let's say since a of 0 is 1, we'll add 1. Okay, now max frequency is 3. For these two we'll compare, we'll get add 1. For these two we'll compare, we'll add 1. So it is just 2 right now. We'll compare these two, we'll add 3 4 5. It is 5. So this must not be the case, but anyways, let's once run this and check what is happening. Yeah, we still got 0 2 and 3. Okay, this is character, not and run it. Then test case are this. We got 1 2 and 3. Actually, I guess we need to start max frequency from 1, because no matter what, if there are 0 1s in the for each test case, print the longest prefix. Okay, in the input format, is it given that? Okay, it is not given that at least one will exist in the array. I mean in the string. It is not given in such a way, right? So we have actually cracked for these two things. If the first letter is not 0, we know what to do. So let's put all of this in the else part. Now for the if the first number is 1, then we need to count. Okay, this should be maximum frequency should be 0 anyways. Now we need to, what should we count now? Here actually the thing is, we need not do it in this way. We'll say if it is equal to 1, then we'll increase the max frequency. If the number is equal to 0, then we'll just make max frequency equal to 0. We need to count number of ones actually. occurring consecutively. If they are occurring consecutively, max frequency will be gone increasing. If that doesn't occur, then it will get to 0. We can just say frequency there instead of max frequency because we need not compare it. Okay, what if we get 4 in the starting? Yeah, actually we haven't finished this part completely either. So what if, like, if the array is like these? So let's maintain frequency 1 and max frequency is also equal to 0. We'll be go on increasing frequency. If we come across 0, then we will say, what are gonna be saying? If max frequency equal to, we'll be checking whether max frequency is less than frequency. If it is less than, then frequency will be equal to the max frequency. If it is not less than, then we'll remain it as max frequency and we'll make frequency to 0. Got it right? So in this case, first it will go on increasing the frequency, and since we came across 0, we'll check if max frequency, which is 0 is less than frequency, so it is true. So max frequency equal to frequency, that is 4. Next we'll make frequency as 0. Next we'll count 3 here. Okay, what if we not come across 0? Okay, let's just check every time then. Let's just check every time we increase frequency. What if at the end we got 1 and 1? We are not checking because we didn't got 0. If we get 0 itself, we are checking, right? So let's, every time we increase the frequency, let's check whether it crossed the max frequency or not. If it is crossed, then we'll update the max frequency. Okay. Now if I give this as the output should be 5, right? So let's just compile. I guess we'll get it's preform, not well better, because this if is not okay. We didn't get an error. So let's just do 2 test cases, one for which I'll take size as 9 and also 0, 1, 2, 3 here and 4 here. So for this the answer should be 4, right? Okay, 4, 4, 8, 9. Yeah, for this the answer should be 4. Yes, we got 4. And if the reverse case, where we got 4 here and 3 here, here also answer should be okay. Let's just change it to one more 0 here. 0, 0. Excuse me, I'm so sorry, please excuse me. So now in this case the answer should be 3. Yeah, it is 3. It is working all good. Okay, now we need to check what if the first number itself is 0. We'll maintain a variable called start equal to 0, and we'll just go with the for loop. For int I equal to 0, I is less than n, I plus plus. Let's say the condition is a of I is not equal to 0. I mean is not equal to character 0. Until then we'll go and we'll be increasing. Yes. I just wonder that can we solve this question in order of n. We can do it actually. So now we'll increase it, and we'll say and we'll say start plus plus. Okay, now we'll remove this else part, right? Okay, for loop ends here, if ends here, so we need to close our solve function. At the end we'll print max frequency plus start value. Okay, hope you got what I'm doing here. Like, if the start is some value, then we'll get start as 4. Next, anywhere whatever the maximum frequency, we will achieve of once. We'll just add this thing and this thing, because we'll be removing all the numbers between them. All these numbers will be gone, so this is the final array we'll be getting. Okay, so let's compile it. We got actually 2 errors on the line number 26. Okay, I haven't seen it. Actually, we did close our void solve function. So let's clear, let's compile, and let's also run the output all at once. We got 2, 2 and 3. Perfect. Let's see whether our test cases will get submitted. Okay, we have solved this question in 17 minutes. Not bad. Okay, continue. Okay, sorry, we actually got wrong answers in 2 cases. So we didn't solve this question actually. So what could be the wrong answer? Since 2 into 10 to the power of 5, right? Okay, they said the sum of n overall test cases won't exceed 2 into 10 to the power of 5. So it's not because of the end. And we are also not getting TLE. So if I let's only run this. If you are running it, let's take a scenario where we have all zeros and 1. Okay, that should be the size, right? Sorry. Yeah, let's do this one more time. So here are the number of test cases. Size of the array is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1. So here the answer should be 1. Yeah. And here the test case is 5, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1. Here the answer should be 2. 1, 5, 1, 0, 0, 0. Okay, 0, 1, 1, 0. Here the answer should be 3. Yeah, everything is working good. All the test cases are being. What can we do now? We'll just say 0, 1, 1, 1, 0. Let's take the size as 10 now. In this size, let's give 3 numbers in the start and 4 numbers at the beginning. So here 4 plus 3, 7 should be the answer. Yeah, it does work. What is the edge case I'm missing? Okay, there are only 2 things that are not being submitted here. I have actually initialized all the values. Every time I increase the frequency, I am seeing what is the max frequency. I'm trying to think what could be the edge case be. Edge test case. We can only perform the above operation at most once. If we can delete the arrays as many times we want, then it would be the number of ones that exist in the array. So what could be the answer here? I mean, what could be the edge test cases that we are missing actually? Shouldn't we start from the 0 here? Should we start from the 1? Because if you're starting from the 0, I guess we are adding frequency one more time. Like for example, if we say 1 and the size is 3, if it is 1 1 0, here the answer will be 4. Here the answer is 4 actually. I thought it should be 3. Yeah, we found our mistake actually. So here we'll be counting 2, and again here we are starting from, okay, that is our mistake. Okay, fine. Excuse me. So that is the mistake we are doing there. So we shouldn't start I from 0. We should start I from where the, okay, we'll just declare a variable j equal to 0 globally, and we'll start I j plus 1, where the j ends, we'll start from it. This should fix the bug here. Compare 1 3 1 1 0. Yeah, now we got. So this, okay, let's also try with the our test cases also. The previous test cases, all these should pass. 2 2 2 3. Yeah, all these are also being passed. Let's copy and let's paste. Since initially j is 0, if this if this is the not case, j will be 0. Okay, we'll start from j plus 1. That means we're skipping the first element. First element is 0, right? If it is not equal to 1, so these should be 0. So let's see. Currently running test case 8. Yeah, still got the wrong answer. Are these the test cases we failed before? 6 and 8? Or all these the new ones we failed? Well, anyways, let's let's follow the same way where, okay, let's give 5 test cases with 5 size 1 0 0 1. The first one, and the answer should be 2, and 0 0 1 1 1. Here the answer should be it should be the size, right? So size is 3. Okay, here the answer is 1. I messed it up. Okay, now what should we do? 4 test cases with the size 5 each one. Well, we need to give 5 again and again. So 0 0 3 3 is the answer. Very good. Now again the size is 5. 1 1 0 1 1. Here the answer should be 4. What if I give 1 0 1 1 0? I forgot to give the size again. So now the size is 1, so only 0 will be considered. For next test case, I don't know what is happening there. So let's take only one test case and 5 this time. And 0 1 0 1 1. Yeah, the answer should be only 2. Yeah, it's working perfectly with all these test cases. So what is wrong here? We also fixed one of the mistakes we found out, that is for the test case. We are counting the starting numbers twice, right? So we are not doing it anymore. Wow. Here the answer is 4 and okay, 4. It should be 8 actually, but we are getting 4. Okay, we found another scenario which is failing. Let's print these things separately instead of adding them. Okay, let's just compile. One, 3, 1, 1. Okay, the size is 3, right? So it's my bad. What is the size here? 4, 4, 8, 9 is the size. So 1, 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it is correct. So answer will be 8 eventually if you add them. Okay, we need to compile it one more time and run it, giving these test cases. We got 8 as the answer. Yeah, it's working well. So what could be the answer here? We are just counting the numbers from the start until we find some number equal to j. What are we doing wrong here? I'm just running this thing in my mind and trying to think of a case where it fails. It is failing actually. This is the part if the starting number, like for the scenarios like this. Okay, what if we are having a scenario like this? So 5 and 4. For this the answer should be 9. uh, let's give that as an input. One test case size is here 5 4 plus 4 plus 15 16 is the size, so 4 here, so 5, one more 5 digits, and one more 5 digits, and last is 0. Yeah, 9 is the correct answer. We got the 9. And they also said the sum cannot exceed an overall test case won't exceed 2 into 10 power of 2 into 10 to the power of 5. So it's not because of the even int also. What if it is equal to? Max frequency is less than or equal to. If it is both are equal, then it fails, so it will be max frequency itself. Hmm. Okay. I couldn't think of anything. Should I see the solution submitted by others, or should I spend on this question some more time? Apparently, it's hard to think of what could be the values of the test case 6 and 7. Hmm. We are calculating the starting frequency. We'll just check the first number is greater. Okay, here we are only checking if the first number is equal to 1, then we'll increase the 1. That means if whatever the starting numbers are there, we are counting it using this for loop. And j is from 0, start is also from 0. If it is not equal to 0, only will start. If it is equal to 0, then we'll stop this for loop. Here we are starting from j, from the next of j, so actually j is 0 here. Since j is 0, a of j is 1, so we'll increase the start. Next we'll increase the j value. Next we'll increase the start. Next j value will be increased. Same will check, a of j is not equal to 0, we'll increase the start, j value increased. will increase the start and j value increased, and we are skipping the 0 actually. So is this j should I should start from j. Let's compile. Okay, we got a few. Okay, that sorry, I forgot to remove those numbers there. Yeah, now let's take our test cases and let's paste. We got 2, 2 and 3. Let's run one of the test case. Yeah, it's working all good. Even skipping the 0, because since it is failing, will not increase the start, will also not increase the j++, will just exit from there. So we'll start from 0 itself. I think it doesn't matter if I is equals to j+1 or just j. We still got the wrong answer. Okay, here let's just use the max function for the time being, though this is also correct. Let's, if I equal to 1, we'll increase the frequency, right? Okay, my point to have this max frequency here rather than when it is 0 is that is that what if we'll go to the end and like here let's have 0 here. Now the max frequency will be updated. Here the max frequency is 1. Since 0 it will get updated, and here frequency is 1 and also 1 again. Next the frequency will be 0, 1, 1. Now the max frequency has increased the max frequency, so max frequency will be 2. Since we got 0, it is 0. Here 1, 2, it will be checking this. But if we have this here, only when we get 0 it will check. So let's have it twice then. One for the end and okay, let's just copy this. If you check at the end, then it will not affect us. It is correct actually. Once let's take the max function, max of max frequency and answer. Maybe they're based on the if the both are equal. Okay, it doesn't matter actually. It is we got compilation error. Why is that so? Okay, I haven't taken the variable answer, max frequency and frequency. Let's copy all this. Yeah, it is working fine there. We came to the conclusion in actual to the answer in 17 minutes, but we wasted all of this time just to think of these edge test cases that are not being submitted. So it is not the mistake with the max function. Okay, let's just say if it is equal to frequency also. If this is true also, we'll take the frequency itself. Uh, we are doing everything perfectly fine, but why are we failing? We can take a while loop here because we are using a for loop and if loop for the condition, right? We can do that both using the while loop. While s of j is equal to I, okay, we need to increase two values. We need to increase j and also we need to increase the start. It's not I equal to 1. Next we are having a for loop that will start from j. Actually I should stop doing that, making changes and directly submitting it. There is apparently compilation error. It's a string, it's a my bad. Control A and Control V. Let's just submit it. Submission is queued. We got one more question to solve also. Actually this is solved, polygon relationship. I guess we have solved this question right here itself. I mean this in this 16-17 days. So let's just check. Poly. Okay, grep poly. Yeah, we actually have that file here. Okay, how do you use it? ls grep poly, right? This is how you use it. Okay, let's see. Grep pattern seeing in Linux. I forgot the command. It is grep. So yeah, there exists a file. Let's check all the files that are starting with p, that are having p, and these many files. Let's just say ls star grep p. Anyways, we actually solved this question. So let's, okay, even this got submitted. It is because of this for loop happening here. There was something wrong in that. What was this, the for loop again? It is this, right? If a of 0 is equal to 1, then until j is not equal to 0, we'll increase the j value and the start value. Okay, what if the whole, let's compile it. What if the whole array is having all ones? Yeah, we got some obscure value. 180. How is that possible? Why did we get 180 here? And j's limit is also j should be less than n itself. It should not go for some garbage values. Yeah, we are actually getting some garbage value answer. Only if there exists a 0 it is working fine. Sorry. It is from the start, right? So if there is no 0 in the if the array has all ones, then there is something wrong happening with this. We are also having condition j is less than n, j plus plus. Since we replace this with a while loop, while a of j is equal to 1, we'll be increasing the j and we'll be increasing the start. So in this case, we got 4 correctly. So that's the mistake we were doing actually. So we have submitted the answer here. Let's reload the page. Actually, polygon relationship, we have done that already. So let's go to row and column operation. Let's just close this file. So autumn row and cpp. Yeah, let's read the question now. You are given an n into n grid initially filled by zeros. The rows and columns of the grid be numbered from 1 to n inclusive. There are two types of operations can be applied to the grid. Row add rx. All numbers in the row r should be increased by x. Call add cx. All numbers in the column should be increased by x. Now after perform the sequence of such operations, you need to find the maximum element in the grid. Okay. The first line of the input contains two space separated entries, n and q denoting the size of the grid and the number of performed operations respectively. Each of the following q lines describe an operation in the format described above. Okay. 314159. Okay, what is 314159 square? 314159 squared. Okay, what is this? Okay, it is applying the bitwise operator, right? 314159 square operation in Python is this. We got a number 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11. So we cannot use int here, which is 2 into 10 to the power of 9, right? If it is int. But these are n test cases. These are the number of rows and call operations we are performing. This is actually the number. So if we take the maximum number and we let's just take long here so that we will not go wrong, will not get will not lose some data if it is long. So let's take our string snippet. After reading the string, we should also read we need to have int okay, here only one test case will be given, right? There are no number of test cases, there are only operations. So n and q are the values we need to read. The size of the grid, so initially all numbers should be 0. So int array of size n, and n is initially all 0. So number of times the operations are done, we need to call this function, and we'll be passing an array. So we'll be taking that array here, and now should we pass the value int also, size of the array. Let's take the character equal to s of 0 if char equal to capital R, so it's a row operation, else it is a column operation. Okay, we still have 7 minutes to solve this. If it's a row operation, we need to add 1 and third row, right? So for int I equal to 0 I less than n, if all the values are 0 initially, then how will the values will be? Okay, first row you need to increase the rows by that number. Okay, so it's only 1 for loop, right? So for if we increase the first row equal to 0, I less than an I plus plus, a of first it is rows and columns. So after reading the string, we should also read row and column value. Row, okay, we need to read the row or column, that let's put it as k and increasing value as v, and let's read those values also. So since it's the row operation, k will be constant here, and we'll increase it with the value. Okay, what is the role of I here? K of I. So if he is giving 1, a of 1, okay, these are vertical ones are columns, horizontal ones are 0. So 0, if it is first column, k minus 1, because it's indexing. A of 0, then I will be increasing in, that's it, right? Same will be doing for shift control C. Same we will be performing for the row column operations, but here it will be the I, and here it will be k minus 1, Okay, now after performing all these operations, I just want to print my matrix once. It's j plus plus c out a of I and j with few space. Then after running that, you need to print a new line. That's it, right? Let's take this input. Let's compile our file here, and now we got few errors. Declaration of A as multidimensional array must be have been bounds for all dimensions except the first. Okay, apparently there is an error in the declaration. Okay, let's just take the reference of A then. Still we got errors. So let's search how to pass a multi-dimensional array in C++ function. Okay, we need to define the size, right? Example, here is an array here. Okay, we need to define its size. It is a of n, and when you're calling the array, you can just call the array. So let's just say here it has n. I guess even that will give us error because n is a variable here. Yeah, was not declared in this group. Let's just set 10 for now, but we know its size is n. Okay, basically we are doing the mistake in how to pass the param array to here. So let's just take all our function instead of passing it there. We'll have it right here itself. But we should learn eventually how to pass it. We'll see it later. For now, we'll be doing it in this way. Now let's compile. We still got few errors. We'll look what are the errors are. Expected unqualified before in 13th line int char. Okay, it's character char. Char, let's just say C. Okay, now we are good. Okay, let's close this. Let's take all our input and paste here. Okay, initially we have 0 and 0. Okay, initially we have 3, it's after adding, right? 3, okay, some garbage values. It's because while initializing, should we initialize with in this way? We initialized only the we cannot do it in that way. Should I say 0, 0? Apparently I'm weak in dealing with the multi-dimensional array or two-dimensional array. Yeah, we got 3300, 3401, 7441 and 7452. Now our task is to find the maximum value. So I think it is easy. Int max equal to 0 for int equal to 0. Though we have exceeded our 1 hour of time, we'll just solve this question and we'll finish it. If a of I and j is greater than max, then then say max is equals to a of 5 and j. After running these two for loops, we need to print the max value. Okay, it is already cleared. Let's compile and also give me the output. Let's take all this. We got the output as 4, 7 and 7. Okay, every time we do the operation we shouldn't calculate this. After performing all the operations, then we need to calculate it. Sorry. Clear. Let's compile our file and also run it and give the values. We got the 7 as the output. Let's just see will it get submitted or we need to try to reduce the time complexity. Submission is queued. Currently running test case 0. We have basically coded what they ask us to do. Increase the values, then search for the maximum element. Based on the values they gave, yeah, we got the TLE. Oh, it's runtime error actually, not TLE. Okay, we'll solve this problem in tomorrow's session. That's it for today. Thank you.